I am an escrow officer with Key Title. I handle residential, commercial, and land transactions. I've been in the industry for 9.5 years now. So if y'all ever have any questions, let me know. I'm happy to help, even with contracts that aren't my own. If you need title advice, if you need a second opinion, you can shoot me an email, you can give me a phone call, and I'm happy to assist. Today's class is going to be to master Instagram for realtors. We're really going to go over the differences of a business page, a personal page, and how to optimize your business page to get more engagement, more followers, which then in turn create leads. All right, our table of contents right here. The importance of Instagram for realtors. So differences between Instagram and Facebook, the visual appeal. It showcases properties with high quality images and videos. It has a broad reach, access a large and diverse audience. There are over 2 billion monthly users online, and engagement. Build relationships with potential clients in the community. 86% of users are in peak home buying age. This is going to be a younger demographic than Facebook, which you'll have a lot more first-time home buyers, people that are going to engage because they are social media users. And millennials, they're reaching that first house, second house at this point. So they need a realtor. They haven't done this before. Setting up your Instagram profile. So if you have your personal Instagram, do you have a personal Instagram? Okay, so if you want to log on to it on your phone, you'll go to the profile and you'll tap the 3 bars icon. That's going to be like the menu. Are we there? Yes, excellent. Tap settings and privacy. And you can select account type and tools. If you don't want to change the personal Instagram to a business, you can create a new Instagram and do this initially. But if you want to do that, you can go to account type and tools.
Can you go back? Setting and privacy.
Settings and privacy. And then from there, you'll select account type and tools. And it's on the PowerPoint if you can read it. You can read it right here. Okay. I don't know if it's too small for you. From there, tap switch to professional account. Yes, account type and tools. I can come over.
Maybe it's a business account.
Settings and privacy. No, this one won't be. So I'm gonna go to account.
Maybe account center.
Yes. Accounts. That's a meta. This is why we do it together. Okay, switch account type. Okay, so you have it on a business account.
Oh, I am on a business account.
You already have a business account, yes.
Okay.
But, okay, account privacy, we have it as public. That's perfect.
Yes, I have it on.
Excellent. Did you need help?
No one can see me.
I didn't have the, it says settings and activity. That's my personal.
Okay.
Or I think I've set it up as personal, but I need a.
Let's check. Okay, so this. Okay, that's personal. That's personal. Excellent. I'm having a hard time with my thumbs. You see that? Can you click that for me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Not this one. Okay. Privacy public. Okay. Your insights and oh, you are in a business.
I am.
Yes,
Okay.
because this is the insights are available when you
Okay.
have a business account.
Okay.
So yours is perfect.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
So, okay, so I went through it here and then it says account type and tools.
Account type and tools. That's where we're all. Okay. Let's see. Account privacy public. Excellent. For professionals, you've already got it as a professional.
Okay.
And then like these insights, we're gonna go over this.
Okay.
Accounts reached. Like, yeah. All right, excellent. Now that we're all there, setting up your Instagram profile. Since we have business already, do you have your account business already? Perfect. So you would have already set up a bio. Bio is important. Clearly state your role and include a call to action. There's a call to action button that you can select that automatically, when they press the button, you can say, DM me, message me now, call me. And you link either your messenger DM, your email, your phone number. And when they click that button, it'll automatically pop up for them to send that message, to send that email, to do the phone call. So call to actions are very useful because it makes it quicker and easier. And the quicker and easier it is for the potential client to reach out to you, the more people who will. Profile photos, use a professional photo or your agency's logo. Instagram uses a lot of logos as profile photos. Unlike Facebook, where we usually recommend a headshot. We don't recommend doing a logo on Facebook. Contact information.
What was that again? You don't recommend putting a logo?
As the profile photo on
yeah.
Facebook. Just the way that people perceive it, it's different. Instagram, the business pages, people are used to seeing logos as profile photos, whereas on Facebook, their expectation is to see a human being. You know what I mean? Contact information. Add your email, phone number, and website if you can. So the PRG website's perfect. You said it was prgplatinum.net?
Done it.
Excellent. So if you need to add the PRG website, it's prgplatinum.net.
Where to add that? I'm sorry.
You're okay. Go to profile.
Yeah, I'm here on my profile. In
Excellent.
the bio, I just put like a.
Oh, that's excellent. But I would add about your real estate experience. Let them know you're a realtor. Let them know that you do residential or commercial or
the bio.
what you, just in the bio, give them a little bit more information about what you do. Hi. That's a great way. That way people know immediately. And, you know, they might know from your name or all of that, but it's good to put it in your bio.
Okay.
Residential, commercial, realtor, and then I would press the enter button.
Put it down.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Here's the action button. That's the call to action that I was talking about.
Okay. Do
So
we
when
have
you go to
that?
do that,
Mhm.
not personal information. Add links, add external link, URL.
What?
The website. I would type in prgplatinum.net and it'll bring them to the PRG page. If y'all have any questions on the Zoom, feel free to speak up. Clint will let me know if you type in a question and I'm happy to answer it for you. All right, so when you're adding the web page, different phones have different interfaces for Instagram and Facebook. They might read a little bit differently. So on her phone, the Instagram that she had, it said add link. instead of add website. So you add link, and one of the options is external link, and click that and it'll let you put a URL in. Yeah. Alrighty. Did everybody see the call to action button? Because that one, it's really nice. Okay.
You want me to go back?
Okay. Let's see where we're gonna go to. Okay, that's perfect. Here. Not that one. Oh my dear, I had a problem on her phone too, that it wasn't reading my fingerprint.
I know what it is. There we go.
So I play with it for the different. That won't be it.
I don't think I have anything under that one. Okay.
Oh, really?
Mm-mm. I don't know what happened there, but anyway. I think I
Yeah.
need to delete that one.
I'll work with you afterwards to go
Okay.
ahead and add an action
Okay.
button. That way I can move on this PowerPoint. Okay, content creation on Instagram. We have posts, stories, reels, and highlights. Posts are high quality images of listings, open houses, and real estate tips are typically what work well for a post. Stories are good for quick updates, behind the scenes content, and client testimonials. Stories only last 24 hours. I was telling, just like in the Facebook stories, I was telling yesterday, some good things to do on a story rather than a post would be something that is time sensitive, such as fiesta events. That sort of thing. Whereas if you were to put something about San Antonio and the neighborhoods like dog parks in San Antonio, I would do that as a post. That's not going to change. Fiesta events, that's going to change. You want to try to keep it curated so that what you're posting where really matters and is reaching the right audience. You don't want to overwhelm your page and the posts with things that are no longer relevant. Exactly. So things such as fiesta events in San Antonio right before fiesta starts. Throw that on a 24-hour story. But then when you're, school district start times, this is when school's going to start for Northeast. This is when school will start for Northside. That again could be a story that you do right before school starts. Reels are short, engaging videos, property tours, and market updates. Reels stay on your page. They're going to be like a post. They're going to stay forever on your page until you decide to delete it. Property tours are extremely popular as reels. I watch them all the time to check out new builders and highlights. You save your important stories on your profile for continued visibility. And I can grab my personal Instagram to show y'all what a highlight looks like real quick. And the reason why it's different is because these are stories that I did for 24 hours, but then I highlight it and it says Nico, and they'll pop back up. And it's on the front of my page at the very top. It's one of the first things that people are going to click right here on the top. And you can create different subsections for your highlights. So one you can list as property tours, one you can list as behind the scenes. So they're choosing what they're looking at. And then you're adding personality to your Instagram. This was something I talked about with Facebook yesterday as well. You want to have about a 70-30 mix of business and then a little touch of who you are as a human being. Because you want them to see you as a person, not just what you do as a business. You have to advertise everything that you offer, you have to keep it out there, but you want them to remember your name, to think about your kid, you know, that sort of thing. So you can have one that has family, and it's a little highlight of little family things. If you're not comfortable posting your family on there, the back of their head is fine. Everybody understands that. You know, different people have different preferences. One of my sisters, I'm not allowed to post the faces of the babies, and the other sister posts them every day. So it's really your personal, but adding little bits about your personal life, an accomplishment that you have outside of real estate. I was telling people who are runners, you do a marathon, a photo with your medal, you know, little bits about yourself so that you create a personal brand. All right, there are engagement strategies on Instagram that are different from Facebook as well. Hashtags. Hashtags are huge for engagement and visibility. Use relevant hashtags. Focus on the quality over the quantity. You'll see a lot of people with a full paragraph of hashtags, but if you're not putting a hashtag that trends, they're never gonna see it. So open house, dream house, real estate tips. The more specific and long your hashtag gets, the less visible it's gonna be. So you could even look up yourself hashtags and type in realty, and it'll tell you how many posts have used that hashtag. And if there's a lot of posts with that hashtag, it's a good hashtag to use. It doesn't mean I have to come up with a unique one. No, those hashtags are actually going to be good for you, your visibility and engagement. Tagging. Tag locations and other relevant accounts. When you're partnering with another realtor, when you're here at the brokerage doing something, it's going to increase visibility. Anybody who's going to see them is going to see you. And that just wider range of people that you're going to be hitting. Interaction. And this is big on Facebook too, for the ones that weren't in here yesterday. Like, comment, share posts, respond to messages and comments promptly. If someone leaves a comment under your photo, it should be your goal to respond to every comment, to like every comment, because not only does that mean you're engaging with the individual, but the algorithm. The more time you spend on your Instagram, the more visible you become, the more they put you out there. The algorithm favors accounts that engage. All right. And reminder, have a call to action in all types of content. So tag yourself, add your email. When you do that post and you do the little cutie caption that it is, you know, had fun today at da-da-da, little hashtags. And then underneath that, put your email address again. Just because they're on your page and your email address is right up there, put it again. If you have a phone number you want them to call, put it again. Just make it as easy as possible for them right then and there to be able to reach you. All right, this is a case study. So let's practice creating a post, a story, or a reel for your professional Instagram page using the following details. A house that we have for sale or something. House for sale, 4-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, open house this Sunday, location Alamo Ranch. Y'all aren't gonna actually post this. This is just you practicing, and then we'll delete it. So open up your Instagram, decide which way you wanna do it. Decide what kind of post you wanna do. Are you gonna keep this on your page as a post, or are we gonna do this as a story? It's personal preference a lot. I personally would do a post and follow it up with a story and have that story be talking about the open house mostly, and have the post be talking about the home for sale mostly. That's something else that you can use when you're posting something. You can use the story to new content available, new house for sale, see my page, details in bio. Have them go to your page from stories by doing kind of a call to action in the story. So then they'll go to your posts on your page and they'll get more details. They'll have several photos. Pick the most appealing photo, make that the story. And then from there, you have more to work on. You're going to get more engagement on the post itself by following up with the story. There was something that was on my mind. Hashtags, interaction, tagging, okay. So that's going to be this right here. We're just going to talk about using Instagram from this point. So did you want to switch it to me now that I told you? This time I told you. Demographics with Instagram are going to be a younger crowd than Facebook. So keep that in mind when we're curating the two different accounts. We're not just treating all social media like social media. They are four separate crowds, essentially. So younger content will go on Instagram. Expect the demographic of people who are engaging with you to be a younger crowd than opposed to Facebook. All right.
Needs to be different, two different like posts.
No, not necessarily two different posts entirely. It's just when you're thinking, where am I going to put this? I would keep in mind that the demographics are different. Also, when you create a Facebook post and it gives you an option to share to Instagram, I recommend not doing it that way. I recommend opening up Instagram and creating the post with the same information, or Instagram to Facebook, because all it does sometimes is create a link for them to then get brought to your Instagram. And as soon as you start adding extra steps into people's flow, they can leave. So when you create an Instagram post and it says share to my Facebook too, I personally choose not to do that, because if you have multiple photos, sometimes it's just going to create that link that'll bring them to your Instagram page, which you would think would just grow your Instagram. But in reality, people don't want to leave the Facebook app while they're on Facebook. They're scrolling Facebook. So if you have a post that is visible on Facebook in entirety, you're going to get more engagement than a link to access your Instagram post. Yeah.
So do we have to put a hashtag on every single one, or do we just put one hashtag for open house, dream house?
No,
What do you mean?
Like hashtag open house, hashtag like realtor, hashtag.
Oh, yeah. See, that's not bad. Doing 3 hashtags. When you put a space between the number and the word, it won't work as a hashtag. So it has to be the pound sign and then no spaces.
In between.
So see, this would be hashtag dream.
Right.
So you need to put no space between dream and house.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. And then no space between the pound sign and the words that you're using. As soon as you create a space, you're disconnecting it from that hashtag. Yes?
Then you had a question, Insta only has a maximum 60-second real time
Yeah,
compared to Facebook's 90 seconds.
correct.
Then how about, if like, if we're on Facebook and share it to the Insta? Like, does that be the same
You know,
thing?
I need to double check on that one for you. If the Facebook, I personally have found it so that it's not creating links on my Instagram page if I'm posting Facebook first, but I want to double check for you before I give you a solid answer. But I do know if you start on Instagram and you say share to Facebook, it creates a link for you to access Instagram, and you lose people there. And then this is all about getting engagement, getting people to, yeah. And me personally, I don't click the links. I won't. I'll be like, oh, I'll see it on Instagram later, especially if it's someone that I also follow on Instagram. And you lose the potential of that engagement, comments, messages. We did a few practice comments and messages yesterday for Facebook. That's another good thing we can do today. When someone comments on your post, you just put a house for sale and they say, when can I view it? I personally recommend going, letting them know that you direct messaged them and direct message them with your contact information, email, phone number. Grab their email if possible. You want to bring the conversations off of the social media and into real life. That's how you go from likes to leads. You bring it out of social media. People don't make their big decisions through the DMs of Instagram. That's where you start. That's where the flower gets planted, the seed gets planted, but it's going to bloom when you have their direct Gmail account and you're sending them multiple listings to check out. That's when they start taking you seriously. So I always like, one of the little things on Instagram and Facebook is DM, and it's short for direct message. I DM'd you. Check your inbox. And then they'll check their inbox and you can say, hey, you were interested in this property, you know, give me a little bit more information about what you're looking for. Shoot me an email, or if you shoot me an email, I can give you all the details. I try to grab their information. If they didn't give it up, if they're not giving it up, give your information. But I always try to grab their information and keep it in my little Rolodex so that I can hit, look at me, I'm doing my Instagram, hit them up later, so that I can reach out to them later. So that's good. Engagement, bring it out of the social media. Social media is how you capture them, but y'all are realtors, you know where the magic lies. And it's not in the social media. Yes, Clint, sorry.
Vinny, how do we ensure our content is protected from scammers and hackers? Anytime they try to follow you with a different phone.
You have to have the wherewithal to avoid that. I do not know of a program or anything that is going to take care of that for you. If you look at their page and it's brand new, you look at their page and there's no posts or no friends, they're following 1,000 people and 2 people are following them. Those are all signs that this is a scammer for sure. So it's just familiarizing yourself. People who have plenty of posts, people who have friends that follow them on top of accounts that they follow, people who follow a ton of accounts and have nobody following them, almost always, in my personal experience, is a scam, or, you know, come be brand ambassador for me. And their interest isn't actually in contacting you in a professional way that benefits you. They're trying on their end to get something. Any?
On the ground, they do like flag.
They do flag people, yeah, but there's no like external software or anything that I'm aware of that you can use to really filter it. It's the wherewithal, and those are some signs though that this person's scamming. Obviously, we're not sharing any financial information with anybody on social media, and yeah. Do y'all have any questions for me? Anything else that I can touch for y'all?
And how about Fred? You know about Fred?
Threads?
Yeah.
You know, I have not downloaded Threads yet. It's an Instagram app. I know that. So Facebook, Instagram, Threads, they're all sisters essentially. Threads is actually younger than I am. So I found that most of my friends who are like 25 below have Threads, whereas 25 and up, we've stuck to Instagram and we're just kind of boycotting it. But I'm sure Threads is going to blow up. I've got to familiarize myself with it after I've spent some time on it and done some research, listened to the TED Talks. I can create a class on Threads specifically, but right now I don't have knowledge on Threads to share with you. Yeah,
Sounds like it's the same
as like
area as
Twitter.
Instagram.
Oh, does it? Are you on Threads?
So I had it, I clicked it a
Yeah.
while back, and it kind of mimics your Instagram, so it's your.
Yeah.
And
The
it
way
is like Twitter.
it is like Twitter, though. It's going to be, that's what I've heard from my friends that have Threads, is it's a lot faster. It's going to be like Twitter, where you do little word messages, not so many photos. Instagram is very photo heavy. Facebook, you can put URLs and links and photos, of course, but Threads is going to be more content where you're writing out like a little story and make it short and sweet, make it funny. That's how you'll get more action on a Threads or a Twitter in comparison to Instagram. Again, we don't treat all of our social medias the same. So like I said, Instagram, photo heavy. I always would make sure that you have a couple photos for the Instagram. Hey, honey. You're okay. I actually am finishing up right now, but I'll grab this for you, the program, and I can help you out with anything. So anything else? Any other
How do
questions?
you increase the followers? Because I just started,
Yeah.
and it's just like, I'm not sure how many times you have to be in there to be following people.
So Instagram, I actually recommend you being on more often than Facebook. I told everybody, as you create your business page on Facebook, if you have to make a calendar reminder to do it at least twice a week, you need to be posting something on Facebook. On Instagram, I would be on even more often because it's faster moving, it's faster paced. Yes, but if you look at your insights, as you've been posting recently, have you been picking up your posts as of recently? Because it's telling you have a,
No, I don't know how to do it.
you don't know how to do it?
No.
Okay, so we can delete this now as we were to discard. But if you look at your analytics, it'll actually let you know, like in a percentage. Oh my goodness, can you click the 3 buttons for me? I'm having a rough time. Insights, up 433%. The accounts reached here. So, oh, that's it too. Business accounts on Instagram. One of the differences is those insights that you have. So right here, she sees that if you post another reel like that, it'll tell you in a percentage form how well it did in comparison to your other posts, or if it did poorly in comparison. And you can look at those insights and start curating your content. So exactly. So you can realize, I put this up and it did not do well. The people that follow me don't like that. The way it's reaching, the crowd that I'm reaching, it didn't successfully go. So go into your insights, go into your insights, follow the trends on when you're posting and how well it's doing, how many accounts you've reached. That's how many people have seen it. Exactly. So you may only have 3 likes, but you reached 400 accounts. Like, that's great, because the likes will come in later. What we need to do is get in front of people and have them start recognizing us. Uh, 500 followers to 5,000 followers, just like Facebook, average following for a small to medium sized real estate page, business page. So if we have 600 people and we feel down about it, don't feel down about it. That's average. And as we grow, the goal is always to grow, but we're not celebrities. We're not TikTokers. So don't feel bad or down and out when your followers are less. You have a public page when it's business. More people are looking at it than just the people that are following you. You're reaching more accounts. Those hashtags, anytime anybody looks up the hashtag, if you're working with a new builder, tag the builder, because anybody who looks up linear homes is going to see your post as well, or whatever builder it is at the time, or whatever neighborhood you're in. Because y'all weren't in for the Facebook yesterday, I highly recommend joining groups such as your neighborhood group and starting engagement there as well, and letting your neighbors know, letting the people that are in similar hobbies as you to know that I'm a realtor, and just create relationships. A lot of those pages won't allow you to advertise per se, but I'm going to tell you, my neighborhood Facebook page, people get that appraisal notice in and they immediately want to know who's a realtor in the neighborhood. So there are opportunities here and there all the time to offer services, to create relationships, and also make yourself visible within your neighborhood, within different neighborhoods, within different groups. Another thing that comes up is somebody's looking to rent in the neighborhood. They want to live right here. You know, my brother wants to move in. He needs 4 bedrooms. This, offer your help. Offer, this is what I can do. Someone's looking to buy in the neighborhood. This is opportunity, opportunity, opportunity. Yeah. Okay.
And what do you think, because some people, they pay to get followers. What do you think about that?
I don't do that. I don't do that. It's personal preference. If you think that you need it, if you think your social media presence is bringing in leads, and you really have to see how many people am I working with that I got from social media, that I sourced from social media, and that's where you weigh it. If a high percentage of your new clients are from social media, paying for followers, it's fruitful for you. So it's a good idea. But if a high percentage of the people that you are having relationships with isn't from social media, then you're putting your money in the wrong place, and your money should be going to another strategy for you to create leads.
Like, honestly, they offered me like a 200 or 400, the most 500, not too bad, but they want to sell like a 40,000 for, 40.
And how do they curate who they're sending to you? Like, are these accounts that are actually people in my city? Are these accounts that are so exactly? They could be doing, they open 20 accounts and those 20 accounts follow you. It just to look popular isn't worth it. If it's somebody who is really trying to help you grow your sphere of influence and work with people that are actually going to turn into leads, yes, but that's not going to be someone who just pops into your inbox.
Okay, like I saw like a realtor, he just, got his like a license, and he bought like a 40,000, and on the post it's just only like 10 people like
Yes, because some of them aren't going to be real accounts. Like they're offering a service. So I personally don't, and I personally probably wouldn't. I would just put in more effort and more time on your content so that it naturally grows. Yeah, more organic. All right, we got a question?
So venue, can I promote two separate business profiles to my personal profile, similar to multiple Facebook?
No, because your Instagram, each page, it's not like Facebook where you have your personal page and then you can add different pages. They can all be on your phone, but they're separate accounts. Does that make sense? So you would, you can link it on your phone so that you can switch from account to account, but it's not your personal page and then pages, because Facebook, the way they treat business pages isn't necessarily an account. It's a page. And I don't know how to say that in more layman's terms though. You need to do separate accounts on Instagram. So like if account's the parent, a page is going to be daughter, and Facebook will allow you to have the parent account and then several children pages. But Instagram, you can only do parent account, parent account, parent account. And your app will allow you to switch from parent accounts, but it doesn't allow you to create those kiddos.
So on the same app, I can connect all separate accounts and access those.
Yes, if you go into that menu setting, go to the bottom. It's usually towards the bottom. It's different on every phone. It'll let you choose to switch accounts, and or it'll have an accounts button. It often shows you your Facebook if your Facebook is linked to your Instagram, and then shows you your Instagram. And if you were to open another Instagram account, you'll say add account, and it'll give you the option to just toggle between them on your app on your phone. All right, y'all. It was a pleasure to do this class for y'all. Yeah. Okay, awesome. I
Classes kind of wake you up and say, okay, I gotta post more.
Yeah, exactly. Uh-huh. Yeah. And just ideas, because I think that sometimes is the roughest thing. What do I need to put out there? I don't want to put my face. I don't want to, you know what I mean? So what can I post? Like we said yesterday with the Facebook, when you don't know what to post, dog parks in San Antonio, water park, or what are they called? They're water parks. Water parks and water pads. That's what I meant. Water pads in San Antonio, local attractions. If there's free days at museums, family night at da-da-da. So when you don't have a new listing to post, when you don't have a specific, do something that is about the city, about the neighborhood, but post something. Don't not post. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.